And after that momentary pause, we're now back. So my last two characters are Peppy Hare and Wolf O'Donnell. Leon and Panther cannot be unlocked in either Pigma Hare or General Pepper. It is merely these 6 characters. So we're going to start with Wolf's victory, and then we'll see Peppy's victory. And then I'll go over some strategies for each individual weapon. Well, not necessarily weapon, but just overall strategies, what you could be able to do in a Landmaster better than other places, you know, just etc. Extra stuff that's not too big a deal, but who knows, it might help your strategy a little bit more if you're bad at versus mode like I am. Note that the characters all do get an extra little moment there after they've been hit by a fairly large blast where they will flash for a minute and they can't be hurt at that point in time. Peppy's not exactly designed for fighting anymore, so you gotta give him a little props here. Alright, so now Wolf O'Donnell's victory pose. Reminds me of Stewie from Family Guy. Victory is mine! And no, kids, you should not watch that. That's not a clean show. I made the mistake of watching it. But whenever Stewie says, victory is mine, it's very funny. But seriously, kids, don't watch that show. It's not clean. Don't watch it. So now we'll see Peppy's victory pose. And then I will go for some strategies, which may or may not flow into the next one. If not, I'll probably list a few final strategies and then head on into the bonus game. I do have it, and I only got it fairly recently. I played it once, but I don't know about it. It was kind of boring. But I'll go over that whenever I get to it, so. And FYI, yes, Peppy is definitely the slowest of everybody. Let's see if I can find a sniper rifle. That gets the job done faster. FYI, if you think I'm prejudiced against any of the versus mode characters, I'm not. Because honestly, I have sniped all of them unless I couldn't find a sniper. Really quickly though, you can see how much faster the charge shot is for Peppy now than it is for other characters. But don't think I'm prejudiced against any of the characters. Each of them obviously has their own different strength. Peppy's being the charge shot, Slippy being Landmaster and charge shot, Crystal having the extra barriers, Fox being balanced, Falco being fast and good Narwings, and Wolf being cheap, really. Sorry, Wolf's very cheap, in my eyes. Very cheap. It was a good idea to put him in here, though, I think. I think it honestly was. Okay, barriers are gone, and goodbye, Wolf. And how did I miss? Oh well, jumping shot. Peppy obviously has a very high jump. Duh, he's a hare. Kinda makes sense. I don't know who has the shortest jump. I'm assuming it's probably Crystal. Peppy kind of has a dance too, but then he throws his back out. Alrighty. We're going to move on to strategies. And be aware for the strategies that obviously some strategies will not work because you can't use an Arwing, you can't use a Landmaster, etc. for whatever reason. So I'll use Fox because he's balanced. And because honestly it's appropriate, Wolf. So if you're assuming we're fighting on a simple map and all of the first 2 are all of them and 3 is a foot only. But for now we're just going to go with general strategies.
3, 2, 1, go!
And I'll be using Wolf as the person who's actually activating the strategies and Fox will be the guinea pig. Okay, let's just collect a few weapons first, just for the sake of having them there. And it will make it easier on me to get the strategies done. Okay, let's say somebody's about to get into a Landmaster. Get into it and check its level. And if you're not going to want to use the Landmaster or R-Wing, this works for R-Wings too. Fire a few shots at it. Keep getting in and out until you keep checking the level. And make it basically to where your level right there, the blue level, is very, very, very low. If you can get it just to before where it explodes, imagine somebody getting into that. They get knocked out of the Landmaster very, very quickly. Or R-Wing. Either one would work, really. Another thing about the Landmaster is you can actually run over people. I know this because Lucas did that. That's my little shout out to him. Lucas actually did that and won the match with Slippy because he ran us over. You can also get silver rings by hovering in this case. Silver rings will work on R-Wings. As I already mentioned in story mode, it will work on R-Wings, but not, R-Wings and Landmasters, but not on foot. And the strategy for the Landmaster is if you can get up close to the Landmaster without getting run over, you'll notice the shots go over people's heads, so they actually have to aim down at you to be able to shoot you. So just make another side note of that. I can actually see a laser upgrade there, and let's see if it does anything. Oh, it actually does give you a thing for it. Now where's Fox? Oh, he's over there. Other strategies for Landmasters. Makes it easier to pick up items. If your health is fairly high, you can run over people, and you may take a few hits, but you'll be okay. The difference between this laser upgrade and ones you've seen that are green is the fact that that one would just make your blaster, or let's say you're using an R-Wing and you have a single shot right now. That will change it from single shot up to the plasma double shot. So you skip the second one completely and go straight for the third one. Alright, strategies for on-foot plasma cannons. Or not plasma cannons, this gun right here. And I just put that in the wrong controller. There we go. Now for this weapon in particular, you can abuse it very well, because obviously, I mean, look what it does. It destroys any machine it might and drains your HP to 1. After you have used it, switch back to another weapon. Doesn't matter what it is, just make sure it's one that you don't mind losing a little bit of ammo for. Because obviously this is an extremely powerful weapon. So you need to be very careful with it, because it only has 3 shots. So you kind of have to, you know, you can use it, just make sure that you use it whenever you either A, really need to, or B, somebody's got really high health. If they're at low health, like 1 right now for example, don't waste a shot on it. There's no reason to. Just get out your blaster and fire a shot at them. It doesn't even have to be charged, most likely. Strategies for other weapons that I have collected with Fox thus far. You do lose all your weapons, I believe, if you are killed. I don't know that for a fact. I'm not going to test it for right now. I will later. The machine gun, my strategy is to just run at them as fast as I can. And just get up like really close to them and shoot them. Because that will drain their HP very, very quickly. Sniper rifles, obviously, anybody that's a sniper or even a wannabe sniper note, you can't just snipe out in the open. You need to find a good spot to snipe. Make sure that they're not aware of where you are exactly. They will be able to see you on the radar at all times, but you can still, you know, find a fairly decent place. As for grenades, the grenades are extremely long-ranged in this game. A little too long-ranged, in my opinion. And Wolf's going to die right now. Oh no, he has a barrier. Never mind. And so you do need to be fairly careful with those because they can bounce off walls too. I don't think throwing it has any more length to the actual throw itself. I do know that they are fairly unlikely to hit, but if somebody's far away, then go ahead and try to chuck a few at them. So that's my main strategies for one-on-one for these two weapons. I will show the Arwing ones in the next video. So see you later, guys.